The valley is turning into a war zone. Cults taking food, goods, equipment, whatever they want. Even people. John Seed is forcing them out of their homes and making them join the cult. If folks refuse, well, let's just say they ain't treated well. Worst of it seems to be centered around Falls End, so I'd head that way.
After the shit went down, I heard Merle took his truck over to Silver Lake Trailer Park. Duke can hold his own in a fight, but I'm worried he's gonna get in over his head. Screw this! Help me! Somebody help me! Goddamn church took it all. Someone's been stealing supplies from Eden's Gate out by that awful bridge. Cult can't find the thief, but I reckon they're hiding right under their nose. I'm not ready. You need to do... Thanks for saving my hide.
You saved our sorry asses, didn't you? Thanks for saving the day here, kid. Name's Merle. Merle Briggs. These sons of bitches are making me regret the day I eased up on their conniving little schemes. I fucking knew this would happen. Doesn't make a difference now. Alls I know is we got people to protect. I know how to get back at the cult. But if we're gonna do it right, we need the Death Wish. That's my truck. Problem is, it's sitting in a garage that's been overrun by those fucks. You head over to US Auto and get it. I'll make sure the folks here are safe. I'll meet you there and we'll go on a rampage against those asswipes.
Thank God I heard a dog barking out at Ray Ray's for the past few hours. It's gotta be Boomer. Something ain't right because he's usually so quiet.
It's Ray Ray at the pumpkin farm. Boomer's going crazy. I don't know what to do.
Did you hear about Garden View? Word is the cult took over the packing plant. Ain't heard from any of the workers since.
People of the Holland Valley, we are fast approaching the collapse. Soon, the world as you know it will be gone, and with it, all that is cruel and evil. But for those who embrace us, those of you who say yes to the Father, the project of G.Skill will provide salvation. Do not be afraid. God has graced us with the opportunity to start anew. You just have to welcome the word of the Father into your hearts. And so Joseph said to me, take them even if they resist. For those... Hey, kid. Losing sniff out trouble and watch your back better than you can believe.
That is the will of God as Joseph proclaimed. This is our mission, to embrace the word of Joseph. Say, yes.
Fall.
I heard there's some guy out by the lookout tower asking people if they've got what it takes to be a real American hero. Well, I sure as shit don't. But maybe you do. Thanks for all your help here.
Thanks.
To have a horseshoe up my ass.
Thanks for saving my ass.
Are you fighting back? Dodd's dumps was getting renovated when the cult forced it to close. Owner wasn't too happy about it. Heard he made a deal with the local resistance to store some supplies in there. It's honestly a bit of a death trap, so I'd be careful while you're there.
Fall's End. Cult has control of the whole town. You need to rescue Mary and Jerome and then kick those piggies right in the balls. Dutch out.
Careful. They mean...
Air support is inbound! Stay sharp! They've called in air support! Take cover! That pilot is a chosen! One of the cult's best soldiers! If we don't take care of that plane, we're done for!
He will wipe every tear from their eyes. There will be no more death or mourning or crying or pain. For I know the plans that I have made for you, declared the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. I don't claim to know God's plans, but I know a good thing when I see it. Getting quite a reputation, Deputy. You're the first good thing to happen to this valley in a long time.
A little help.
Are you trying to break your neck?
Just seemed like a good idea at the time.
Yeah.
Thanks. Shit. It's you. Sorry, didn't realize. All you've done, might as well add Mover to the list, huh?
Thought that Eden's Gate confiscated all of this.
Hell kind of fair grave would I be if I didn't have a hidden stash? Learn from the best.
This town, it's been through a lot, Deputy. We owe you thanks, but
I know you're looking for your people. But the truth is, you ain't the only one in need of help. The pastor and I can only do so much.
you could see about lending a hand, be sure to return the favor. What do you say? Ooh. Barry will get you squared away. When you get the chance, come by the church. I'll be there.
You've been putting on some show.
Brothers and sisters, someone out there is not playing by the rules. Someone is taking from us, stealing what rightfully belongs to the Father.
Shut up just in time.
They are a murderer and a coward. But God sees them, and God will guide us to them. They will be found, and they will be
Wondering when
punished.
you were gonna stop by.
This is the will of the Father.
Don't let Eden's Gate take away our traditions.
You got some balls rolling into town like that. Most folk take one look at Eden's Gate and turn the other way. The ones that don't get taught a hard lesson. My dad was one of the first to stand up to him. Anytime the Peggies showed up looking for trouble, Dad would hop in his big rig and chase him out of town. He loved that truck. Called it the Widowmaker. And those fuckers stole it from him a week before he passed. Shit. You really want to piss off the cult? Get the Widowmaker back. Show the cult we're not just gonna roll over. And give the folks here something to cheer about. It's locked up under guard at a grain elevator east of here. But I think you're just the person for the job.
Damn, I can hear me out a second.
It's so dark that
You know what this town needs? Balls. I'm dead serious. Falls Ann's annual Testicle Festival is a decades-old tradition. The Testy Festy is one of the few times the community comes together for what makes them happiest. Scarfing down cowboy caviar. This town needs a morale boost. And if stuffing Rocky Mountain oysters down your gullet don't put a smile on your face, then I don't know what could. Problem is, the festival's been postponed because of the goddamn cult. Now, I am not going down as the cook who failed to serve up huevos with a side of happiness. We're gonna do this. But first, we need to get the Testy Festy supplies out of storage. A young fella named Kenny's got them all locked up for me at the old barn. I'll start getting set up. You head over and get those supplies.
Can't thank you enough for getting rid of those fucking cultists.
Man, this is the most awesome game I've ever played.
I heard there was a guy who claims he built a teleporter, but he lives in a dump, so it's gotta be bullshit, right? I don't know. Might be worth checking out. That dog looks like a good hunter.
Looks like a fine gun dog.
Come on, tip a drink with us.
Anything can happen in life, but two things stay the same. Breathing in, breathing out. Can't tell you how good it feels to be back in Falls End. I'm glad you're looking to do more here. We need you. As you can see, John C's making a lot of people suffer right now, and quite frankly, I can't keep up. These people need me. They're my responsibility now. But that just means keeping tabs on the resistance is being that much harder. When you get a chance, head out east and check on our people at the Woods and Pig Farm. I haven't heard back from them in a couple of days, and that worries me. We can't afford to lose a single one of our fighters. I can't believe it's come to this. War in the streets.
Was just starting to see my life flash in front of me.
Word is, some local pyromaniacs want to fight against the cult. I heard they're camping out by the old bus wreck. It's not far.
This is a real fine mess they got me in. Help me! There's 3 generators hooked up to this thing. I need you to turn them off. You! Over here! Yes, you! Ann sent you, right? Good. Help me! There's 3 generators hooked up to this thing. I need you to turn them off. Don't get too close to the coil. Ann said there'd be help soon. Your timing is not a coincidence. Never mind this cult nonsense. It's a pointless distraction. You and I, we have more important things to do. 2 words, imminent threat. 2 more words, global catastrophe. I can't say more. They're listening to everything we say. They're listening for key words so they can zero in and blow us to smithereens. You can't let them. I've got a plan to stop them, and you can help. But we can't make any headway until we destroy their listening devices on the Purple Top Telecom Tower. And if we don't do that, then we can't outsmart them, and we can't outmaneuver them, and damn it, you'll get the idea. Oh, it's showtime! The constant interruptions, I'd be long gone.
Heard a couple of cultists talking. They said John wanted the Rise plane, but Nick said no. Wasn't a smart decision.
Up their butt. When we push, they push back harder. John's gonna send out everything he can to stop you. Helicopters, armed convoys, shit. Probably even the Chosen. The cult's elite soldiers. They're dangerous, Deputy. You keep your head on a swivel.
We're dead! here. Just bear with me. I only learned how to fly about 20 minutes ago. Ann gave me a crash course. I'll circle around so you can shoot at him. Oh, you're doing great. Oh, nice work. Phase 1 is complete. Back to the lab for phase 2. No turning back now. If you, me, and Ann don't work together, you can forget Falls End. Heck, you can forget the entire planet. How's that for raising the stakes? There's a scientific term for what we're up against. Aliens! And not the fun kind that will slip a probe in your back door. Oh, no! The ones we're up against are selfish lovers and real dickheads. I feel like there's more things on fire lately than normal. We have to start the mission.
But I can help you, Deputy. I can wash away these sins. I can cleanse your soul.
Want to know about phase 2?
It will be difficult, and it will be painful, but it will be worth it. My people will come for you. They will bring
there you are.
To me.
Ready to continue?
Don't fight it.
Say yes.
Because the harder you resist, well, the harder we'll have to scrub your soul.
All right, sidekick. Phase numero dos. This is where it gets interesting. This is where I'll put any skepticism to sleep.
Don't kill him. Use a
We're gonna
bliss
get
bullet.
these three together.
Use the bliss bullets. Knock him out.
Come on. We have to start the mission.
We're gonna catch you.
Oh my God!
It is not for us to judge. Deliver them unto the waters. The cleansing begins tonight.
Wash away our past. We must expose our sin. We must atone. For only then may we stand in the light of God and walk through his gates unto Eden. Not this one. This one's not clean.
You mock the cleansing, John?
No, Joseph.
You have to love them, John. Do not let your sin prevent that. Bring that one to me. Despite all that you have done, you are not beyond salvation. You're not here by accident or by chance. You are here by the grace of God. You've been given a gift. Now it remains to be seen whether you choose to embrace it or to cast it aside. This one shall reach the atonement, while the gates of Eden shall be shut to you, John.
Yes, Joseph. You will confess every sin you've ever committed, no matter how petty, no matter how small. I will pull from you. Then we'll see if you're worthy of atonement.
If we just confess. If we confess right away, we'll be okay, right?
No. You'll make it worse.
Why?
Because confession without pain isn't confession. You'll scream out your sin, then you'll wear it on your flesh before John peels it off of you. It's a beautiful thing.
Fucking Peggies.
Show them no mercy. Stay with me. Didn't go through all this trouble just to lose you now.
Shut up, John!
God didn't get me today. No mercy!
Got it, bud!
Thanks for freeing me. Peggy's won't get away with this.
Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified of them.
Hey, sir.
For the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you, nor forsake you. I knew it meant trouble when we couldn't reach you. I'm glad the Lord pointed me in the right direction. We got you back, but there's still others that need our help. Cult's moving the rest of the prisoners up the road. They got Merle too. Time's wasting. Grab what you can and go save them. I'll call in some of our people. We're gonna need them if we're gonna pull this off.
God better see that I don't die. Or something.
Here I go!
How is it that one child wants for nothing, while the child next door goes to bed hungry? How is it that the fat politician in his gilded office can dictate to the starving farmer what he can and cannot sell? Who is to blame? The privileged, the wealthy. They mock us, sneer at us, push us to the gutter and expect
Watch
us
yourself.
to bow to them. You're okay. Praise them, elect them.
Thank Christ you were here.
Hey,
get... Thanks a bunch.
I do not come from wealth. I come from poverty. I come from despair.
What the hell was that?
God sees us. God hears us. Humanity has reached a threshold, and it must.
Everything's burning! What the fuck was that? We gotta get him! We can't... It's Merle! I got nothing! We gotta get him! We can't leave Merle behind!
I do not consent to this. I do not want to join Eden's Gate. God damn! Thanks, Deputy. I thought I was a goner.
Deputy, we've sent in a chopper to pick you up, so just hold your ground until it gets there.
Look! A flare! More Peggies are gonna be here in a minute. The cult's sending reinforcements. Old Merle's tent was slick. His tent's now. We gotta stop him dead. Use the mortar. People kiss your ass yet for saving Sam? Lord, stroking Jesus.
Don't you underestimate me!
Use the mortar!
Feel the hope!
us against our will, Deputy. I know you're looking for your friend, but Falls End was just a piece of the whole community that needs our help. Once we're strong enough, we'll free every last one of those prisoners. That's a promise.
They really think they're saving us? Saving us! Locked up in a shithole? Get out of here! Those fucking cowards swarmed me. They said they were saving me. Told me to put my trust in the Father. Who the fuck's the Father anyway? They should have put a bullet in my head. I was pissed off. Now I'm fucking furious. Can't thank you enough, Deputy. I need to walk this one off. I'll regroup with the Resistance.
Hey, Deputy.
You can count on
all
me
the work you've been doing means the Resistance has been able to
Can't believe
stock
you
up
made it
on
out of
new
that alive.
supplies.
If Eden's
Check
Gate
out the
didn't take
shop
you
if you get
seriously
a
before,
chance.
they sure do now.
One bit.
Good to see a friendly face.
How's it going, bud?
We can breathe.
Come on! We have to start the mission. All right, sidekick. Phase numero dos. This is where it gets interesting. This is where I'll put any skepticism to sleep. If we're gonna get to phase 3 together, then you need to see the truth with your own eyes. You need to see that they are already here, under the radar. Scouting parties who study us, sizing us up for the inevitable showdown. If we don't stop them now, it's a wrap on mankind. This is it. It all comes down to this. We need to beat them at their own game. Only you can save us. Have I spoken enough cliches to get you fully on board? Good! Head west to the crop circle and collect some alien samples. You can't miss them. They glow at night, and the humming drives the animals crazy. Only a matter of time before it drives us crazy, too.
I was gonna die.
Thanks. Somebody! I'm gonna strafe him!
I can't die! Please, someone help me!
I'm coming around from the side! Dropping iron on! Get down!
Fuck! This!
Christ almighty! Look out below!
That Baptist John's a psychopath. I got word that he's turned his ranch into a kind of stronghold, packed to the gills with armed guards.
about this.
If you know Grace, you know she does not fuck around. Any gear she's got stored at her place is gonna be top of the line. If it survived the fire, that is.
Oh, Jesus! Patience! Give me the samples. Well done. Oh, Anne will be thrilled. Speaking of thrilled, it's done. The dynamic laser capacitor is complete. The real fun is about to begin. Don't get me wrong, this has been great. I'm just ready to move on to a new adventure. Something similar, but with just enough novelty to justify the cost. You know what I mean. You get it. All we're missing is power, and I need more than the local grid is supplying. And I know what you're thinking, but summoning lightning is out of the question. I'm not doing that again. Now, the transformer station to the north should have enough wattage. We just need to reroute all the electricity straight here. That should give me enough juice for one go. I'll radio you with instructions. Get going. We have one chance at this, at saving the world from impending doom!
My girl, don't you like...
The panel should be in a nearby shed. Is that an alarm? Where's the
don't have enough power yet! You need to hurry! I need sufficient power or I'll be vaporized!
Martial law. The Resistance got word that Grace is at Lamb of God Church, picking off cultists with her rifle. She's a good shot, but she could use some backup.
Friend, this is it. Are you ready? I was, until I had to repair the generators. Because of you, Ann and I are gonna save the galaxy. I know what you're thinking. I too wish that you could come along, but it's too dangerous. Ann asked for me, and me alone. And this mission cannot be jeopardized. Don't feel left out. Be proud of what you achieved. You've served your purpose. Nothing left for you to do but to bear witness to your stellar contributions. Actually, you have to click that button for me on the generator. But that's the last thing.
At some point, the pigs got tired of hunting animals. Thanks to you, it's starting to feel like home again. There's an old veteran who lives just over there. He can't move very well anymore. I hope he's not in any trouble. I'd feel much better if you looked in on him. It still shakes me to the core how quickly that cult took us over. Thanks a million.